Hey everybody, Moo here. You guys have been asking me if I have Meg, and yes I do. In fact, I spent some of my hard-earned skill tickets on her tonight to get her to SL6 so I can get this video out early. That way we don't have to wait until the end of the capsule grind to get all the copies we need. And on that note, do not waste your skill tickets on her. She's not strong enough to warrant that kind of investment on your part. Leave the wasting to me, because I've been actually stockpiling skill tickets in anticipation of getting the holiday version of Jack Skellington later this year, and I plan on maxing him out, and with that I would have completed my collection, so I'm super excited about that. But Meg, 5 to 400 coin booster enabled as always, and here's the thing I noticed about her. There's one little tweak that the developers changed that kind of makes her a bit weaker than a vertical clearer should be, and that is, it seems like her ability kind of flares at the bottom of the screen, but because of that they might have reduced how high up the screen she can hit, because with Tsum Tsum like Crush and Captain Hook, for example, one of their primary strengths is that they can hit all the way up off the screen, which means if you pop a few bubbles on the sides, make a few shorter chains, when you initiate that skill immediately after you do those things, a lot of the Tsum Tsum generally spawn in the middle, which means they're going to be hitting for just as many Tsum Tsum as they would have otherwise, plus all the Tsum Tsum that are now spawning from the top, which means you can generally push their clearing rates all the way into the high 30s, low 40s as a result. However, because Meg seems to flare at the bottom of the screen, she can't quite do that, which means you can't abuse her vertical clearing power because it's not there. And as a result, sadly, she only hits in the high 20s, low 30s range, which has obvious drawbacks. One, you're not going to get as many coin, you're not going to get as many score, and of course, you're not going to be refreshing your screen as often, which means it's going to be a little bit harder to charge her, but not by a significant margin, because she does charge relatively quickly as is, which makes her very fun to play because it's very dynamic and fast-paced playing her. So, much better than Prince Charming for a free Tsum Tsum. Definitely not a disappointment, and definitely usable. Just don't spend your skill tickets on her like I did. Just acquire as many copies of her as you can through the natural progression of the event, and you'll be on your way. Anyways, if you guys have any questions, comments, anything like that, leave it all in the comment section below. And as always, thank you so much for your likes, your subs, and your viewership. I'll see you guys next time. See what we end up with here. I think if we can get around 250 Tsum with her, that's a relatively good average for Meg, because again, she doesn't hit for very much. She hits for mid to high 20s. And again, the vertical clearing trick for her doesn't work very well, because it looks like the developers added a little flare at the bottom. So it's not like a perfect straight column, vertical column that we have with, say, like Captain Hook or Crush, which is probably the best vertical clear in the game. There's so many little tricks and things you can do with Crush to really push out some ridiculous numbers. I mean, like hitting in the 40s, you know, getting 6,000-7,000 base coin with him. Very, very powerful Tsum Tsum. But Meg does not hit as high up the screen. It looks like they opted to give her a little flare at the bottom of the screen instead of letting her hit all the way off screen at the top, which is really what makes vertical clears shine. That being said, she's free, so you can get her all the way to SL6 without spending anything, which is great. She charges very quick, makes for a very fast-paced gameplay, and I actually very much enjoyed that. I mean, yeah, she's not going to be the greatest coin earner or the greatest score earner in the game, but hey, she's fun to play. So enjoy. Hope you guys enjoyed the video as well, and see you next time.